So I decided to re-upload this. I was really tired last night, probably talking a lot of gibberish. It didn't like the way I sounded anyway, so... Anyways, back here. Group 2. First time Group 2 since the update. First time Group 2 in Racing Cards. So I wonder why they did that. That's really weird. Usually we don't have Group 2 in Racing Cards because it just doesn't work out. Now with the increased grip, they put us in Racing Cards. Maybe they're testing something. I don't know. Anyways, how do you like the new physics? I like the braking and the off-track lack of grip. Other than that, the others are... The other things are... I don't know. We have to get used to them. The slip angle. We have a usable slip angle now. Meaning if your tires lose grip, you still have a little bit of usable grip going into turns. I think it's a bit extreme. Before we didn't have really any. You either have one shot at the whole corner. You either got it or you didn't. This time you have like a leeway for errors, leeway for corrections. And you can still kind of be in it, unless you go off the track, of course. So here it is, the race. I fall back to last. This is no warm-up. Like I said in the other video, no warm-up. I didn't look on anyone's lives for pit strategies. Completely cold. No idea. I don't know where brake markers are. I don't know what the brake markers are, etc., etc. I have no idea. So I'm going in here blind. So we're going to see how we do, and do that on purpose because I don't want to gain any kind of advantage over a B-rated lobby. Mr. B Barrier. Turns out he's a friend of mine that I didn't know he was on an alt account, Mr. Slime. So, Slime, you're watching this. Hello. He falls back also, so I immediately knew it was, he wasn't a native B rank. Usually the higher guys fall back to last and they race from there. So, I didn't know until after the race he messaged me and said, hey, this is Slime. I'm like, oh, okay. And at the end of the race, he bumps me while I was trying to get out of his way, and I didn't know what he was doing. I was quite annoyed at first until he messaged me to let me know what he was doing and realized what I was doing. Anyways, so qualifying metas is the Lexus and the Nismo. The race meta is actually the Audi, because the Audi's tire wear is really, really good. So you're going to see a lot of that if you're racing up higher levels. If you're probably higher level, you're probably not watching this video anyways. But if you're watching the videos on the higher level guys, they're racing the Audi and they're qualifying in either the Lexus or the Nismo. So again, we're going to stay out of the way. Don't get into any entanglements, because this is a B lobby, so B lobby guys really shouldn't be racing side by side anyways, my opinion. You can if you want to, but it's probably not going to end well. That's why I just say don't do it. Find your car control, which you're going to have to relearn anyways with the new physics, and have your races at higher lobbies once you get there. But lower lobbies, it's about just staying clear of traffic, trying to figure out what future problems are. Like you see shenanigans up in front of you, try to take evasive maneuvers when it goes wrong, to kind of gain experience in that instead of trying to go wheel to wheel racing. That's for later. We're gonna pit into lap 2. That is not what I recommend at all. You'll see at the end of this video why I don't recommend it. You'll probably figure out that tires don't last that long, especially on times 7 tire wear. I think it's times 7 tire wear, right? So the goal is just to keep in touch, try to get used to these new physics. The braking is pretty extreme, and that's not because they increased the power of the braking. They increased the grip of the tire, so it kind of provides extra braking also. So a little too extreme, in my opinion. It's that part of realism is not not there, so I think they need to refine that. I think a good happy medium when it comes to the slip angle and the tire grip. You be careful of that corner. Slip angle and the tire grip. In between now and what it was, I think would be a pretty good balanced approach. The braking itself and the trail braking is really good. I like the trail braking now. You can almost steer the car with trail braking by itself, it seems to be. And the reduced grip off track, which is absolutely real, because if you watch a real race, when they go off track, they don't have anything. They don't just keep going willy-nilly. So here, into the pits, and we're going to jump ahead a few laps because nothing happens. You don't need to see me running laps over and over again, hearing me yap and mouth breathe during it. So we just jump ahead. Passing everyone in the pits, we're up to P8. So that's not too bad. So yeah, new physics. Give yourself time to adjust. A lot of people are hating it. They're saying it's not realistic. A lot of people loving it, saying it is realistic. I don't think the physics are worse. I don't think the physics are better. They're different. It's almost like it's a different game now. Leaderboards have been reset. So if you're going to be chasing the top times on the leaderboards, like the license test or the circuit experience or the missions, go try to get your name up there. So, and I found out on this lap, my tire wear was not going to make it because it's going down faster than I like. And again, I went into this race blind. No idea how bad the tire wear was going to be or how fast it was going to be. So, making adjustments on the fly. So I started to take turns more conservatively, if that's a word, conservatively. Anyways. So again, not much to talk about. If you want a more breakdown on the physics and how the top drivers are handling physics, go check out Luke's video on it. I think he has a real good, detailed analysis on the physics and the direction he thinks the game might be going, or he hopes the game might be going. I kind of hope it goes that way too. All right, up to P3. From last to P3, so I think that's pretty good. I said don't wheel-to-wheel race. This isn't really it. I just beat him to the apex, so it's not like I'm trying to do a move to get it. If I was going to be side by side, I would have backed out, let him have it, whether I'm on the inside or outside. That's just me. That's just my style of racing. I don't take a lot of risks. If you do, great, cool, good on you. I don't. You just set yourself up for not so good outcomes, and that's kind of the opposite what you want to climb the ranks, right? You want good outcomes. So put yourself in a position to have the most favorable outcome as you can without unnecessary risk. Again, red braking area is on. I do that because I don't have the best eyesight. I don't even see the number board sometimes. It's just, unless I got to really pay attention to it, then I'll start seeing them, but I just don't right now. And it's the first race I'm doing here, so I'm more focused on just keeping the car on the road. And I race this track enough to kind of know the layout. That does help. I don't race it all the time, but just enough to know the layout, know what's coming up. You can better prepare yourself. So no means do I have any spectacular exits. My lap times are very much B rank. So here we are. This is why you don't pit lap 2. I am, what, 4 seconds ahead of barrier slime. 4 seconds ahead. You'll see by the end of this lap, he passes me. So you see it down at the bottom left. My tires are absolutely gone. I increased traction control to 3 because I don't want to spin out at all. If I spin out at all, that is a lot of time loss. I'll probably recover by the time the next 2 guys after they pass, but no guarantee. So I turn it on 3 so I don't spin out. Again, I don't recommend this tire strategy at all. I'm just showing you if I could have a decent result with a subpar strategy, very subpar strategy, on a track I haven't raced in a while, in a car I've never raced with, missing my apex like I did there, don't know the braking points, still have a decent outcome. I think you can have a decent outcome with practice, with a good strategy, with refinements on your driving, etc., etc. So you see right here, barrier comes up behind me. I'm getting out of the way. I don't think he realized that. He wanted to bump me, keep me going. I got annoyed with that at first until he messaged me, let me know who he was. And then he realized what I was doing, and it was, we had a laugh about it. So, oh yeah, he ends up winning. He ends up falling to the back in the beginning and then ends up winning. So, good on him. Granted, he is a driver rank A, almost A. You know, he's A+. He is A+. He just obtained A+. So, he's an A+ driver also. So, you got 2 A+ drivers in here. One probably had a little practice. I could tell he has practice. And me coming in cold, so. And just because you're A+ doesn't mean you can race in a B lobby well. We still got to get through all that carnage too, because they're unpredictable compared to the higher lobbies. Their braking points are more unpredictable. Their racing lines more unpredictable. So you had a bad exit along with bad tires, let him go. So if you're on bad tires and you know you're not getting good exits and you know the guy behind you is getting a good exit, let him go. It's better for both of you. Chalk it up to a lesson learned, change it up, and apply it again the next race. Here we are, P4. Not too horrible. Goes so slow here as my left front is gone. You can see the time difference just increase after they pass. His tires are so shot. And the delta behind me, he closes that pretty quickly too. So yes, don't pit lap 2. I did it for you. Don't do it. I would say lap 4 at the minimum if you want to push it. Lap 5 or 6 is probably the best. Anywhere lap 5 through 8. 4 is pushing it. 3 is a no. 2 is a definite no. So yeah. The physics are different. They're not bad. They're not great. I think the braking itself's improved. The trail braking's improved. The reduced grip on the track, off the track, has improved. Slip angle, we went from none to maybe a bit too much. Grip, we went from not enough to maybe too much. We should probably refine that down a little bit, have a happy medium. I think this would be a really, really, really good result. So I think everyone will be happy with that. Anyways, until next time, go out, go race.